I hope everybody's having a good day. We're gonna talk all about your boy, D Rose. This man went crazy in the third quarter. He needed to get that dollar to get him another beer. If you look at his face, you know that he's drinking heavily of that St. Ives. He had to get that other quarter. He had to get that 50 points. This man shouldn't even be able to score 15 points, but he scored 50. And that's why tonight we're going to talk about the ghost of Derrick Rose that came back on Halloween. This is some occult Hollywood ritual stuff. We're going to talk all about it. I know you never heard of anybody speak about the occult side of the NBA, but there's a lot of occult things going on in basketball that y'all don't know about. But since you're here, I'm going to go ahead and spill this tea and spill this information. Now, ever since Derrick Rose got to the Timberwolves, the Minnesota locker room has been haunted and everybody's scared. Jimmy Butler, he's frightened. He's trying to get out of there. People think he wants to leave because of Andrew Wiggins or Taraji Gibson, but the truth is he wants to get out of there because the ghost of Derrick Rose is haunting the facility. It's haunting the team. And last night, Derrick Rose was possessed by the ghost of his former self. He was the Derrick Rose of Christmas past. And you may think this is a joke, you may think it's funny, but this type of stuff, this type of stuff happens all the time in the NBA. LeBron James is possessed by the ghost of Michael Jordan, and a lot of people never knew that. But you can tell that LeBron James is possessed because for no reason he sticks his tongue out like Michael Jordan. He could be at a strip club and for no reason he just start wiggling his tongue around. Whenever he gets around a beautiful woman, he sticks his tongue out like Michael Jordan. That's how I know he's a sicko. LeBron James is a super freak. I don't know about LeBron James. They might as well call him Rick James because he's a super freak. Super freak. He's super freak guy. That man, why do you think Lance Stevenson was blowing in his ears for all these years? He knows LeBron is nothing but a little freak. This man be working out with Dwayne Wade and they both have on booty shorts. I mean, of course LeBron James is a freak. His mama be with his teammates. He's worse than a swinger. So when I tell you that the ghost of Derrick Rose is haunting the Lakers facility, it's not a joke, it's not a facade. This is all highly classified documentation, facts. If you don't believe it, that's because you enjoy being lost. Derrick Rose looked like he's 50, so how the hell is he gonna score 50? At least when Steph Curry scored 50, he still looks like he's 30. Or when Blake Griffin scored 50, he still looked like he was in his early 30s, late 20s. But you can't be scoring 50 if you look like you 50. That's like one of them dudes from the Big Three scoring 50 in the NBA. Something is seriously wrong with this picture. LeBron didn't even score 50 yet this year. So you have to think about what's happening here. You have to connect the dots. You have to understand the ghost of Derrick Rose is real. This man is possessed by his former self. They always talk about, oh, he has a high basketball IQ. His IQ ain't that damn high. Derrick Rose is just as illiterate as LeBron James. The only person in the NBA that really knows their ABCs is Karl-Anthony Towns. That's because he has every letter of the alphabet in his name. He has the longest name in NBA history. This dude got 4 names. Some people got 2, maybe 3. He got a name for all of his emotions. His mother didn't think it through. She never planned on him going to the NBA with a name like Karl-Anthony Towns. She was planning on him being a Butler. And speaking of Butler, Jimmy Butler is scared shitless. This man doesn't want to be on the court with Derrick Rose. He thought he got away from the ghost in Chicago, but everywhere Jimmy goes, Derrick follows. So not only is Derrick Rose haunted by the ghost of Derrick Rose's former past, so is Jimmy Butler. Because you have to realize, when Jimmy came to Chicago, that's when all of Derrick's problems started to happen. Derrick was a superstar before Jimmy got there, but Jimmy did a sacrifice ritual curse on Derrick, and that's why he's guilty. He's telling the coach, "Get me out of here." Jimmy Butler is like the dude in the movie Get Out. He's trying to get out of Minnesota. He's trying to get out. That man is scared for his life. Derrick Rose, he's alive, but he's a zombie. That's why when you see him, he doesn't have any emotion in his eyes. He's there, but he's not there. He always looks spaced out, like he just have a dark gloom over him. It's that ghost of NBA Christmas past that's haunting him and Jimmy. So I don't know if Jimmy is going to make it out of this situation. And I'm pretty sure wherever he goes next, he's trying to go to every team that Derrick Rose already been on. That way he doesn't get paired with Derrick Rose again. That's why he's trying to go to New York. He's like, maybe if I go to New York, I won't be on the same team with Derrick Rose again. Maybe that can break the curse. He wants to go to Cleveland. He's trying to go back to Chicago. He just wants to get rid of Derrick Rose once and for all. And can you blame him? No, you can't blame him. Because if I was him, I would be trying to get rid of Derrick Rose as well. Because he's not a good friend whatsoever. He doesn't have good conversations unless you're talking about something like plastic spoons or something like that. He's kind of weird. You know, he don't want to talk if it's not about something predominantly ghetto. He likes to have long conversations about grilled cheese sandwiches. He'll talk you to death about some SpaghettiOs. This man will have a 6-hour conversation about some raviolis. Derrick Rose is a hood booger. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit the notification button, show me some love, man. Because you know I'm telling the truth. Derrick Rose, he looks like one of those bums off the freeway. He's begging you for change. He hustled up 3 quarters and played a whole NBA game. This man hustled up those 3 quarters and even played the 4th quarter. He played a whole $1 last night and got 50 points. That man didn't make no killing. He made a savings. People want to worship you when you're doing good. Just last week, Shannon Sharp was talking about how sorry Derrick Rose was. You turn on Undisputed today, he's, Derrick Rose, the best basketball player in basketball history. They want to praise you when you do something good, but the same moment you do something stupid or you have a bad game, Derrick Rose, he just need to sit down, them injuries is killing him. So don't get caught up in this 50 points, because I just pray that he stays healthy for the remainder of the season. He got dreadlocks, he gave up all hope. I mean, pray for Derrick Rose. He's looking shaky out here in these streets. If you disagree with anything I just said, then that's your problem. I'm just here to give you the facts and the highly classified documentations. LeBron James, when they told him that Derrick Rose scored 50 points, he kind of shrugged his shoulders. And then when he saw the cameras, he said, I'm so happy for D Rose. But LeBron had issues with that ghost too, in that Cleveland locker room. They would be in there chatting, and next thing you hear is MVP. And everybody looking around like, did y'all hear that? MVP. And eventually they found out it was the ghost of Derrick Rose. That's why they all split up. They're like, man, we all got to get the hell out of here. LeBron was like, look, D-Wade, I'm going to send you back to Miami. I'm going to send a few of y'all to Utah, man. We going to get out of this situation, man. He said, I ain't coming back to Cleveland because that ghost of D Rose is haunting everybody. Why do you think Kyrie Irving wanted to leave so bad? Kyrie was so afraid of that Derrick Rose ghost, he was the first one to leave. Then LeBron said to hell with it. I give LeBron his credit because he tried to stick it out. He tried to make it work with the ghost of Derrick Rose, but it was just lingering around that locker room. They were fighting, they were beefing with each other for no reason. Isaiah Thomas was talking to the ghost. They tried to get the Bone Thugs and Harmony from Cleveland to get rid of the ghost. They had Busy Bone come in and say a prayer. I'm gonna miss everybody that's gone. They tried their best to get rid of the ghost of Derrick Rose, but nothing seemed to work. I would love it if you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, and don't forget to leave a comment. This is your boy Sean Blaze, and don't forget to show me some love. I'm gone.